Hi, this is Brother Cox from the Stake High Council, and I'm here with Angela Hernandez from the Chicago Heights Ward. She has volunteered to be our very first person who gives us a member missionary story, and we'll be sending this out to everybody in the stake. And we really appreciate the fact that she was our very first responder, and so now I'll turn the time over to Angela.
This is an older experience, missionary experience that I had, and before high school I had this friend. We were pretty close to each other. She lived down the street from me, and she was a year younger, so I started high school, it was my freshman year, and we kind of stopped talking and stopped being friends because I got so busy in academics and sports and clubs. And a year and a half later, it's my sophomore year, and now she's a freshman, and we still didn't talk anymore or see each other ever. And one day I was on, my school is a big school, we have 4 floors, and I was walking past on the 2nd floor for no reason. That day I just felt the need to, and I walked right past her, and we said hi to each other. And as I got down the hall, I felt this thought come to mind. I was like, I should ask her to hang out. And then the thought came more, and so I was like, well, that's kind of strange. I haven't talked to her in a while, so why would I do that? And immediately anyway, so then I walked back towards her, and I went up to her, and immediately the thought came to mind was to invite her to go to the store with me, because this was right before my birthday, and I had got a present that I needed to exchange. I invited her to come with me, and she said that she would see if she could. And it was later, and we went to the outlet mall to go exchange this gift for a different size. And when we were walking around, it was just the 2 of us for a while, maybe an hour and a half or 2. And she started telling me about her life and how bad things have gotten and how everything was super hard for her. I didn't know that things had got so bad. And so I just talked to her and tried to comfort her the best that I could. And we had conversation back and forth. And then we left, and on the way home, and I felt this need to say a prayer with her. And I hadn't really said prayers that much often. And so I felt really awkward about that. I felt kind of embarrassed and scared. And I asked her, I was like, can we say a prayer? We said a prayer. I said it. And it was short, and it was simple. But I said it anyways. And then after, we went on to have a normal conversation. And a week later, she gave me this card for my birthday. And she told me that she was sorry that she couldn't get me a gift. But in the card, she thanked me because I was her friend. She thanked me because I brought her out. I didn't know, but apparently things were so bad that she was planning to take her life that week, that she had a date and what she was going to do in mind. And because I said that prayer with her, because I listened to the Spirit and invited her out, she suddenly didn't feel that need anymore. She suddenly felt different, and she remembered that God loved her. And she said that she forgot what it felt like to pray because she hadn't done that in a long time. Many might say that that's not a missionary experience, or that's just a coincidence or a good deed. But to me, that's a missionary experience because it was simple. It was little. I listened to a little thought in my mind saying, let's hang out. But because I listened, because I let God speak through me, He had me help someone else. And, she's not a member of the church, and she didn't come to the church. But to me, bringing Christ into each other's lives, that's a missionary experience. And, one day, because that she's still here, the gospel will be brought to her. And so, that's my missionary experience, is to listen to those little feelings that you have, because they might be so simple, but they're a lot bigger than we know. And sometimes we don't always find out what we did to somebody else's life, the impact. And that was what I found out, though. And it was a blessing to me to know that I was able to help her.